Hey guys, welcome to Divine Interventions. We're going to talk about part 2. Here's the first question of part 2. Where is our higher self? It depends on your situation, in your current situation right now, but 90% of the time, mostly your higher self is always beside you. Again, it depends in your current situation. Question number 2. How will I know if my higher self is with me? You will know through the changes that's happening in your life, through the changes that's happening within you. And trust me, these changes are not like just changing a car. It's not like changing parts to a car. No, it's the kind of changes that really changes your life. It changes you as a human being living in this 3D reality, and it's also changing parts of you that you never thought you could change. And therefore, because you're changed, right? You're in this higher vibration of change, your life starts to change with it. Okay? So, question number 3. Does that mean that our higher selves are always in high vibration? The answer is no. And I will explain. First and foremost, why is the answer no? And I'm going to give you proof of that. Proof that the answer is no, because your current situation in your life is not good. Your current situation of who you are, what you truly want, your dreams, your happiness, everything that you want to manifest has not manifested. I repeat, has not manifested. Okay? Example. Of course, I'm going to give you an example. Twin flame. You are not in union, physical and spiritual, not in union. Starseed, you are not living your ultimate dream. Your ultimate dream. You are not living your happy reality at this present moment and time. Okay? Indigo, you're stuck in the past because your past is bittersweet. It's hard for you to move forward. No matter what you do, you can't move forward. So, question number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 4. I have a note, so I'm going by the order of it. Question number 4. What do I mean when I say our higher selves is not in high vibration? I'm going to say this, regardless of the fact if you are in the vibrational energy to receive what I will say without taking it negative. It's up to you. You take it negative, it's up to you. Because again, not everybody is in the same vibrational wavelength, okay? So I'm doing this because there are many of you who subscribe to me who are in ascension, and this is something you need to know. Regardless if your energy is in the right vibrational energy to receive, okay? I'm disregarding it. So that's why I'm explaining it right now. What do I mean when your higher self is not in high vibration? Does that mean they are bad? Does that mean that they are negative? No. It just means that your higher self is stuck. Is stuck in what? Stuck in this moment in time that they cannot accept reality. That they cannot accept, that they cannot change certain things. Because we are in high vibration, we are in full awareness and fully awake of what we are capable and what we are not capable of doing. That reality sinks in as a higher being, and it's 12:44. Okay. My camera literally stopped, so it was 12:44. So anyway, so if you guys don't know what that means, go search it. Search what it means. So there are times, because of the fact that our higher selves know what we are capable, what we are not capable, what happens is when that's sinking in, okay, when that's sinking in, we already know what we can't control and what we can, right? That's why it's all about manifesting, correct? But there are things you cannot manifest. So our higher selves are struggling to accept. It's not about retaliating. It's not about rebelling. It's not about, anger. It's not about hatred. It's nothing of that sort. It's just accepting. Plain and simple. our higher self is having a difficult time accepting. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It doesn't mean they're a bad spiritual being. It just means they're having a difficult time accepting. And what does that do? And how does that affect you? Right? That's the fifth question, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How does that affect you? Well, this is a 3D physical body that's stuck in this 3D reality, correct? Because we are stuck in this reality, you know to yourself also what you cannot change. You know also to yourself your limitations. Because as humans, we have limitations. Our higher selves do not have the same limitations as this body. But our higher selves does have a certain limitation to what they can and cannot change. Okay? I have to be specific. So how does that affect us in this present moment in time? Let's say, example, my higher self is having a hard time accepting reality, accepting the current status of me and my higher self, and the connection and the situation that we are not in union with my twin, or etc. This and that, meaning your higher self is not in union, spiritual union with your twin, with you. You're not in union spiritually with your twin. So how does that affect, right? How does that affect me as a divine feminine? You are literally stuck in your life. What do I mean by stuck? And a lot of you, this is what's happening, okay? Stuck in the present moment, always looking back at something that you know you should just move forward. But you're just having a difficult time moving forward because of the fact that you're always looking back. No matter how many times and I'm going to give an example. Your divine masculine is toxic to you because they're in this vibrational energy of ascension and they haven't fully passed that ascension to get to the next stage. So what's happening is there's a conflict, correct? There's a conflict of energy vibration, right? And because of that, you have to accept the current status, the current situation of your divine masculine. This is just an example. So you, as a divine feminine, you're having a difficult time accepting that reality. You're having a difficult time accepting the fact that my twin and I should be in union right now. This should have already happened, and this is your higher self speaking. Your higher self is basically feeling this way. When is this going to happen? I want it to happen now. I miss my twin. This is a process, and because of that, it's conflicting the energy that your higher self is getting, and it's always with you, right? Because you are, right, that of it that exists. That is all of everything that our Almighty God has created. We're in this reality, in this 3D moment in time, where that it, that you, that higher self of who you are is in the same space and time with you. So that current situation and that energy that you're receiving in the same moment in time and space, your 3D body is taking in, is absorbing that energy. So that's why there are twin flames who are dealing with this energy crisis where you feel like there's times you're astral projecting and then all of a sudden you get migraine. You feel like you have pains in your body and you cannot explain, like your chest is hurting. You end up crying because you hear a song or reminds you of your twin. You don't know why. You've already moved on. You already married somebody. You already have a family. You're pretty much content. You're not fully 100% happy with your marriage, but you're content. Content to the point to say that, oh, I'm in good status. I'm in good situation. I can't have it anymore better than this. I'm sure there's other people who have it way worse than I do, right? So you are in high vibration because you're thinking that way. The problem is, it's within. Because you're a divine feminine, and again, this is an example because it varies for each spiritual being. It's not the same, okay? If I'm divine feminine and I'm feeling all of these things, right? I'm telling myself, yeah, I'm content with the situation. I'm happy with my marriage. I have kids. I can never ask for more than this because they're well off, okay? I'm content. I'm not 100% happy, but I'm content. I listen to music. All of a sudden, it just clicks like that. It reminds me of my divine masculine, and then I start to feel emotional, and that emotion lasts for how many days? Okay, how many days? With that emotion, it's giving you a hard time to move forward. And then you're constantly in confusion, always talking to yourself, I should be over this. Why am I not over this? Because you'll never get over it. That's reality. You will never get over your twin. Your higher self will always be with you. Your higher self will never get over it because that's the love of her life. And that's what's so deep in regards to twin flames. That's why, honestly, you really don't want to wish you were a twin. Why? Because it's heartbreaking. You have to go through the separation. You have to go through the constant running, the chasing. You have to go through deep emotions that you cannot. It's hard to explain. Okay? Am I saying that you shouldn't be happy that you're a twin? No, definitely not. I'm just saying there are other spiritual beings who are confused because their higher self is just having a conflict with the energy vibration, of their current status and your current status in this 3D body reality that you're living in now. So with that being said, when that's happening, okay, and I apologize if I'm going quickly because I don't want to waste time. When this is happening, consider yourself in an arena and there's this spherical ball, okay? Again, we're in this spherical ball. It's you, your family, your karmic soulmate or your soulmate, and your kids. Your higher self twin is not inside that spherical body, but you are in that spherical body. And because you're in it, and because you're a twin, that connection's never gonna go away. Your higher self is always gonna feel you. You're always gonna feel your higher self. So that's why you cannot move on from your twin. And that's why I constantly say, always, always look within, because the answers are within. So everything that you're conflicted with, self-love, self-respect, doubt, spirituality, all these things are one. Union's not going to happen if you're not one. Why? Because the energy is going to conflict. You're in that spherical ball. How do you expect to live in that spherical ball? Right? How are you going to live reality? How are you going to manage to live in this current moment state and time and space where you're at? In this present moment that you're in, no matter the current situation. So, again, it's deep. I know. Everything I'm telling you is deep. And that's why I'm not going to say everything. So, here's the deal. This is part 2, okay? Now, part 3, I will explain the process of separation and how does that affect twin flames. And this is just an example. I am making twin flames as an example. It does not mean that it's only twin flames where this is happening. No. It depends with the spiritual being. It depends with that spiritual gift. It depends with your situation. It depends with what are you. Okay? And that's going to take time to explain. So anyway, this is part 2. If you're new, please subscribe so that you can learn. Hit the like button so then the algorithm of this can spread, so that there are many twin flames who will be drawn to this video so that they can also learn. That's my purpose. Has nothing to do with any material gain or whatever. Okay? If you guys want clarity, again, clarity is free. That's why you email me. The reason why I'm not, again, and I'm gonna say in this video, I'm not going to say everything in this video. The questions that I have not answered in this video, I will answer it when you email me if you prove to me that you are who you are. And how will I know that? Send me your name, send me your photo, send me your date of birth, and tell me your story. 4 requirements. That's it. That's it. Okay? Thank you for watching, and then I will post part 3. If not tonight, I will post it tomorrow. Okay? Bye.